Torzu Amiran Inokas. Rise, rise, quas mir Yalopan. There is no death for you.
Hello everyone, Machine Gun Joe here, and this is the Doom 3 walkthrough with commentary, and we are on the Monorail area. Creepy. If you can hear that deliver us from evil whispering going on. This level is... it's pretty interesting. There are a lot of commandos. Now if you go down there, there's going to be some... I believe that there's nothing down there. But you can go down there and there's ladders on either side.
Now leaving Environmental Reprocessing Center.
But it is a
Next
good
stop,
reference,
Site 2.
and I'll show you that here in a minute.
Who are you? What are you doing? I was waiting here on the train for my partner. He went to investigate what was going on, but he never came back. And now I don't know where he is. I don't know what the hell's going on. But I bet it has to do with those artifacts we were digging up at Site 2. I bet they're somehow connected with those things in the Delta Complex. The Delta Complex isn't safe. You're crazy if you're going there.
Remember, safety first.
So we've
Please
kind
do
of...
not
I don't
exit
think
the
this train is
without
safe
wearing
either.
proper environmental
We don't know
protection.
what's ahead.
In the event of an emergency
Yeah.
stop, MARSEC will be
So
dispatched
we've
immediately.
pretty much deviated from the Bravo team aspect of this entire game, and now it's the
Now
focus is on
entering
Delta
Site 2.
Labs. So this is where the game
Warning,
really starts
airlock
focusing on
malfunction.
Delta Labs, and
Please
you'll find
contact
out why as we
engineering
go
to
along.
facilitate repairs. Thank you, and have a nice day.
Now remember those ladders? Okay, let's check out this PDA
This is
first.
the audio log of engineer Sam Harding, dated April 5th, 2145. I have just completed repairs on the magnetic locks and have significantly reprogrammed the pressure sensors on the monorail systems.
If you
My
go
fellow
down
engineers
here,
and I are
there'll be
confident
some
that the
items
accident
down
of
there.
last week will
Let's see if
never
I can
happen
maybe
again.
see them. They're
The
about
accident
right
should never
there
have
where my
happened in the first
crosshairs are,
place.
but
The internal sensors
we
led the
don't need
computers
them
to
because
believe
I
that
have
there was a
full
vacuum inside the
ammunition
vehicle.
and full health.
Unfortunately, the computer decided
Now there's quite a
that
bit
the
of
only way to
talking
fix
that's
this
going to be
pressure
going on, so I'm going to stay
discrepancy
silent
was to
for a
open
little
all
bit, and then
doors
I'll
in
talk
an
to you
attempt
guys about what's
equalize
about to
pressure with the
happen.
outside. Going over 15,000 lines of code today, I can see no reason for this tragic event to have occurred. But somehow, the logs show the discrepancy is clear as day. Honestly, this looks to me like another case of a solid system going to hell in a
Destroy
handbasket.
all who oppose
Confident that the
me.
layers of protection I added to the code today will prevent any such occurrences from happening again. I'm off to meet Engineer Jim Torben at the access doors to the Delta Complex platform to try and troubleshoot a faulty track sensor that's been causing the door to stick.
Okay, so there are quite a few enemies right in here, so that's why I like to throw a bunch of grenades in there. As you can hear, there's still some Z-Sec zombies down there. I guess I missed them. Should have thrown a grenade down there. But before all this began, when we opened up the door, there was the Commando Zombie. Now, Commando Zombies appear in a number of ways. They have the tentacle, and they also have a chain gun. The tentacle, you'll see a lot of in this game. And they're scary as hell because they just constantly run at you, and that's what's kind of freaky
Engineering,
about it.
Please report to Site 2
As I
access
snipe
ramp.
this Z-Sec
Airlock malfunction
zombie right here.
detected.
But the tentacle commando, the commando zombies, as they run at you, duck, and you can continue shooting them, and the tentacle will go right over your head. As well as we can kind of see right there. But that's actually a good example because you can't just use that constantly. They will kick you. So, if you see one charging you, you duck, continue to shoot them, but don't just stay there, because they will kick you. So you do have to make sure you do kill them as you shoot them. But it should provide you a little bit of respite. You should be able to not get hit by the tentacle, but still keep your distance so they don't kick you. Now, I don't know, there's like 10 enemies here that we've had to kill, so this is definitely a big area, and there's some more enemies spawning. Die! Die! Oh, thank goodness. I hate it when the imps pounce on you. I just can't stand it. It's so hard to dodge, especially when you're playing this game on a console. Oh, I'm almost surrounded here. It is a lot easier when you're playing on the computer. But on the console, when you have a controller, the run button is kind of finicky. It sort of sucks, and it's rather hard to maneuver compared to the computer, that is. All right, let's grab some of that health. My goodness. Oh, I wasn't expecting trites to appear right there. That's interesting. We will be coming back to that area later on, and there will be some trites there. Because remember, we did leave, I think his name was Ryan over there. So we'll get to see what happens to him. Spoilers. Okay, but this is how we get past this level. There are some cells and some armor shards right there. Let's take a look at this email list. Okay, quick note, automated defense system, Delta Labs, fully operational, please contact security. As you have requested, we've updated the airlock to 826. Remember that number, 826. Okay, I think I have gotten everything, but we'll be going up there. And to get up there, we'll be using these stairs. Ugh. Oh, I didn't have time to duck right then. See? That was him kicking you, so you do still want to keep your distance. And there, we finally have a clear example of the tentacle going over your head. So here, when you enter into this room, a bunch of trites appear. That's why I was a little surprised that we had some. And for the life of me, I can't seem to get them killed by this grenade. I think I mistimed it. So I will wait for them to cross over there and appear through here. To save some ammo, I seem to be running low on the
This is the audio
guns
log
that I
of
like.
Charles Hollis, EAP Director, dated September 5th, 2145. In order to conserve current life support resources, effective October 1st, 2145, the Council has made a decision that all environment processors be brought offline in the general area of Site 2. Tomorrow, I will be sending out emails to all team leaders asking for an update on their asset relocation program to Site 3. We feel that we have unearthed enough useful material as it pertains to the project from Site 2, and choose to now devote resources in the exploration of Site 3.
2,
End log recording.
6.
Airlocks
And the game will
ready.
save.
Override enabled.
Ooh, I did not see that trite right there. Oh, what happened to you, Ryan? Oh, man. That's what you get for not following me. Okay, let's read some of this. The door codes to the archaeological site. Door code is 142. We already know that. We've recovered a few artifacts from Site 2. Please check your records and send the requested information back to me for artifacts. Activate monorail is what you want to do here now that we've gone through that entire area and cleared that area of enemies.
Site 2. Next stop, Delta Complex.
And here we are going to Delta Complex. You see that there's a commando right there. We will be visiting him. In a way.
Engineering, please report to Delta Complex access ramp. Track sensor failure detected.
I think we have a little bit more than a shock sensor failure, but that's okay. Let's get the engineers over here. Now, you can go all the way down here. There isn't much down here except for a few items. Here's a health item right here. That door is locked. So you'll go through this door, which is basically the only door. Watch out, this area will have some trites. Basically, as you go through is when it triggers their appearance. And they come out in little tiny spurts at a time, so as you go on the other side of this, another wave will come. But it's not too hard to manage. Now, this commando runs past you every single time. I'm not sure why. But he will come back, as you see right here. And I like to wait because these two will appear. And they kind of give you a bow before they run after you. One on that side, and now one on this side. Now, usually it only takes one grenade, but for some reason I think they must be invincible as they do their bow, so you might want to time it if you're low on grenades. We're more than halfway through this level. It's sort of... Oh, you son of a bitch. It's sort of simple. Sort of, kinda. This is interesting. Looking at these magazines here. Let's see what Martians read these days. Guns and Nachos. Martian Science and Booty. That's interesting. Guns and Nachos. Eat it. Very interesting. Yeah, about 2 shotgun hits for the commando there. And a whole bunch of Z-Sec. Now I like to back up and let them come to me at this point. And I'll probably take care of them with the rocket launcher. Now the only way we can go is up these stairs. Please make note before you go through that door, go into this little office area. There's some health, but there is also a PDA right there for Carl Cullen. Let's give that a read. No audio log, but a number of things. This is due to the increased sensitive nature of the experiments and security problems, blah, blah, blah. Thank you. I freaking hate loaded guns with automatic IFF. I know what you mean. And as the medical supervisor in this section, I feel it's my obligation to provide in regards to safeties. 364. Keep that in mind, that number 364. That's the extra medical supplies. And here's Cullen asking for additional security because you know, that saying that we should all be prepared with full armor and plasma guns because of what the hell's going on in Delta Labs. We're going to go in deeper into Delta Labs, and it's just going to get weirder and weirder and weirder as we go through Delta Labs. Thank you for your cooperation. It's very RoboCop. Okay.
Destroy him.
Okay, Magruder. I think it's Magruder. Whatever. Now this looks like something's gonna pop up on the other side, doesn't it? Oh, he's kicking my ass. I've got to tell you that, like, playing at night with the sound turned up and everything, you know, you have your lights off,
Automated turret
maybe you got
guns
headphones
online.
on or something to increase the experience. Having these commandos just run up to you and all you hear is their accelerated footsteps. I mean, it's freaky. It's one of those things that's pretty freaky. Now, there's an automated gun. You have to run into this office so you don't become targeted. A bunch of enemies here spawn, and what I do is I just let the automated gun take care of
Automated
everyone.
turret guns online.
Now, the code was that 364 number that came to us earlier in that PDA that we got in the
Warning.
office just then.
Automated turret guns online.
So he's still killing enemies. So, it's the same code for both of these storage lockers.
Warning. Automated turret guns online.
And you can turn
Attention.
it off by just
Automated
hitting that
turret
switch
guns
right there.
offline.
We haven't had some pistol love in a while, so let's use that pistol. Let's check in here for supplies. I don't think there are any. And we are making our way down through here. Now this is it. This is the end of the level. Open up this bay door to go to Delta Labs 1. And I will see you in that next level. This is Machine Gun Joe, and I'll see you then.